think things are okay again. I'm praying things are okay again. I mean, feels like things are okay. Anyways, chat. Hope you are having a good day. Today's been hot as hell if you haven't been able to tell. Yeah. Twada. We're gonna try and do this again. Okay. So, what we have here is an EXR file. EXRs, whole bunch of images. Whole bunch of images, when put together, make a nice moving video. Fun times, good times. Exactly what we want out of a thing. Now, of course, you should play around with this, all these settings, before you... Yes, excellent times. But yes, make sure you play with all these settings. Yes, Adobe After Effects is what you use to render EXR files. It's the only thing I know of so far that can actually deal with EXR files. Hi, Nick Gamer. How are you? I hope you're well. But yes, play around with these. See what fits. This is fine for me. So let me go and actually render this so then I can do a thing. La da da da. Export render queue. Sure, we'll label it then. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. And then it'll render that out. But yes, today's gonna be a whole bunch of creation things. First one is obviously this video. What am I gonna do with this video? Probably gonna use it to create a compilation of 3D modeling things I can do. And if you want to know, see, it's just rendering, it's spinning around. Won't take too long. But I'm only over here so then this thing can spin around, render itself. Let it do all that. Thank you for the hydrate. Today's drink, another batch of homemade iced tea. Yes, I'm pretty much addicted to these. Because nothing beats homemade. And see, now you can actually hear the redeem once it goes off, which is, fantastic. But yeah, I also have a couple other new redeems. Well, just one. I'm still trying to think of other new redeems that we can use. As things go on. That sound means it's done. Perfect. With that being done, I'll put together the video later. We don't really need to save it because it's just very quick rendering. Anyways, next thing we're gonna do, finish that 2D art piece because that'll be good to do. So let's let that load. As that loads, yeah, I have a nice new job. I'll be making art for people and all that. Officially. Don't worry, the art that I'm making right now is not under NDA, so you can actually see what I'm making. So no need to worry on that front. Yeah. Thank you. Also, yeah, outside sucks. Bugs? Oh yeah, I am absolutely enjoying the new job. I mean, it has been basically a whole bunch of tasks. Now that it's loaded, we can get that going. Put that there. Yep. Again, this is just a background to make sure that I can see everything. If need be. Next. Right. Like here. Then the other leg would be like right there-ish. Might need to shrink that down. To make sure. Turn that on. Turn sketch layer off. And that'll probably actually look better like that. Yeah, turn off the ugly green eyes. Hi, Netsui! I hope you're doing well. But yeah. Officially announced, part of a VTuber group, so this is fellow genmate. They'll probably introduce themselves at a different point. But yeah, I just want to make art for my fellow genmates because why shouldn't I? And then we'll put that right there. Yeah. And then we can make sure that there. Good. That's good. Shrink that down because I was making different type of art as well today. So probably also post that sometime in the future because I've already finished that. It's just that need to get everything all done and lumbered up. And with that there, I should probably move that up there to make this look good. Yeah! That's how you make something look good. Yes. And again, the ugly green's just for sketch layers. AKA a reference layer. That's not a reference layer. And I'm glad you're doing well, Netsui. La-da-da. But yeah, new job's pretty gosh darn chill. At the very least, I can say that they work on comedy stuff, so they have to take a joke. Yeah, colored sketch layers are very nice. And like, again, because it's like colored and not black, it's easier to basically like, if need be, like if I really wanted to do a colored line art, it'll be much easier to basically pinpoint, hey, this is a sketch layer because it's none of the colors that this VTuber uses or this scene will ever use. So that's why I pretty much will use colored layers, colored sketches. And then we just connect the skin flaps. But yeah, I personally like to use black for my line art. Just in spite. Yes, I do this out of spite. Because during art classes, I was always hearing, you should never use black. Well, black outlines can look very nice too, you know. It's just that lots of people don't use the black outlines that well. And you know what? That's okay. And yes, Boss has said that if the orange man who lives south of this country's border, who is running for a very important position, has spilled a lot more red Kool-Aid, he really did think that this country would go into a riot. Honestly, my opinion on that, I really don't think so. Mainly because, well, one, well, yes, we do care. It's not the type of caring that, you know, people would riot over. That's fair. That is absolutely a fair way to do that. I just use colors that VTubers never use so then I can tell which layer is a sketch layer if need be. Of course, when it comes to multiple outlines, aka like for models and such, then it might be a different story for me. Because, again, there'll be multiple outlines anyways. Whee. Yeah. Ooh, fun. South of the Great North. Mm-hmm. Let me make sure. All these. Are good too. And then we just close that off. Actually, yeah. Let me make sure that the toes, yeah, much more rounded now. And then we go there. And don't do the thing. Anyways. Stay. no idea what the... That's actually very fair. That is very fair. Stop this. Hold on. Stop this behavior. Never a right or wrong way to do things. Unless you want to... I just prefer not to. Stop this behavior. Hi, Jevel. We are drawing whom I'm now gonna be able to consider a genmate in the group Virtual Vibes Creators. But how are you? Whee! Death is a command for when I play games that include death. You don't need to ask why. It's just a fun way to play with you guys. Sometimes the game is just going a little too well. Indeed. Excuse me. That should help. Anyways, yeah. Many commands many other VTubers also have. But like, at least here you don't... You can just... Since I programmed it in like that.